Namaste, welcome to Easy Tarot, and in today's video, we are going to share with you what your future spouse's love language is, or what your future spouse is, how your future spouse is going to convey to you that they love you. We have four options. So, first option is Eight of Wands, then we have the Fool. Pile number two is the Fool. For pile number three, we have Nine of Pentacles. And for pile number four, we have Six of Cups. So choose with your intuition or whatever calls out to you. Or even you are choosing with the meaning of the cards, that is also okay. As long as it's the call from the intuition, it doesn't matter, okay? So let's begin with pile number one. So those of you who have chosen pile number one, Eight of Wands, this is going to be a reading. We are going to see how your future spouse is going to convey to you that they are in love with you. Your future spouse is someone who moves towards stability and someone who believes in good memories. Okay, in here, the Ten of Pentacles is a card where there is no, if you know the tarot, traditional tarot, there, oh my god, I'm fumbling so much. Okay, please bear with me. But if you know the traditional tarot, you are aware that there are a lot of people who are dancing around, but the human connection is shown in Ten of Pentacles as something to be significant and important and living in the moment. But when we are seeing the Friends Tarot over here, this is, yes, giving the importance of not just friendship, but it almost makes me feel like memories, creating good memories with your person, okay, with the photograph over here, and also with the awards over here by these sides. It almost makes me feel that there's a subliminal message, as in trust the process and make the process memorable, not rush towards the goal. That is what your future spouse wants to happen. Make every moment count. And that's how one of the way they will let you know that they are in love with you. And you would feel very, very special whenever they want to make everything memorable. And when I'm saying they want to make everything memorable, that doesn't mean that they are someone who wants you to be cheerful or happy or confident all the time. They understand that we are all human. Uh, we do have a period of our life when we feel down and we do not feel like, do not feel our best. In those times, your future spouse is someone who would be giving you a shoulder to cry, giving you listening ears if you want to vent out something. And if you feel like you are struggling, of course, they cannot like ask for your struggles because it's ultimately your life. You have to deal with it by their own, but they would be standing by your side as if they are your cheerleader. And that is so important. We have the hermit. So they are not someone who would be just um, experiencing life the way it is and without questioning anything. On the contrary, they would be looking deep within. And this is such an important thing, even in relationship, by the way. We feel that when it comes to relationship or when it comes to happy moments of our life, we do not have to reflect back to who we are or anything, especially when it comes to having a fight with our spouse or anyone having a fight with anyone in general. What we feel is we just, you know, have fight, have confrontation, and move on. But on the contrary, your future spouse is someone who would think about it, who would, like, if you have any difference in opinion, this person would take a step back and fight with their ego and also their belief system, and think for a second whether they did the right thing or not. It's a very, it's a huge step from their side, if you can understand. It's like, of course, they did something believing that it's right in the first place, right? But still, they would, if you are having an argument or anything, it's even if it's not argument, they would reflect back on the relationship, as in what happened, how they can improve. Yes, that's the main message, that they want to improve their relationship, not just someone who goes with the flow. This person might look like they are someone who is going with the flow, who is not someone who thinks a lot or anything like that, but it's actually the contrary. They might be an extrovert on the outside, but they are introvert when it comes to reflecting back on who they are. What is the love language of pile number one? One last card. Okay, we have two cards for you guys. Is it in reverse? Yeah, it is in reverse. Okay. So we have the hangman in reverse and three of wands. Okay. Starting with the three of wands, I would like to say, because a lot of messages are already coming here, they, one of the way that they convey that they are in love with you, they would take you to trips. If especially they are someone who is business owners, or they, even if they are, having a trip from their office side or anything like that, they would take you to that, they would take you out with them, or they would take you out in general for vacations or anything, anywhere that you would want to um, roam around too, right? If you have any interest in traveling, then this person would take your interest, and then they would, um, they would take your suggestion, and then you both would be going out, and you would enjoy. Okay, and even if you need a time for yourself, being alone, being with your friends or anything like that, they would understand and give you your space. Okay, they would not, that's the way that they show that they are in love with you. If you need a time alone to enjoy by yourself, that's the space that they would give. And this is something that is kind of a little bit, not everyone are very open-minded about it, especially after marriage. In the beginning of the marriage, people believe that, you're a couple, why are you enjoying by yourself, you should, include them or anything like that. But this person understands, this person understands you, instead of, you know they would not keep the judgment of the people in the top priority whatsoever. They would keep you in the priority. Whatever you need, whatever you want, that is what we are going to do. That's their overall attitude. With the hangman in reverse, there are two messages. One is, obviously, this, even though this is the hangman, we are supposed to say that they are stuck or anything. The positive side of hangman upright is that their crown chakra is sharp. They are having a deeper understanding of life. So even if they are, stuck per se, but they still don't feel stuck because they feel eternal. They understand that their soul cannot be tamed, their soul cannot ever be stuck, and that's the beautiful part about hangman. But on the reverse, obviously I see that their crown chakra is not very strong in terms of this relationship. So maybe the crown chakra or intuition, let's say, like third eye chakra, right? um, Having intuition or understanding of the world or anything that could work out in other sector of their life, but that necessarily doesn't work out when it comes to this connection, this marriage. This is not a bad thing, because a positive side of this is that their root chakra is strong. Okay, so their lower chakras are strong. So maybe your sex life is good, maybe your like food life is good. Okay, so maybe you both have good healthy food, your health is like health security, and everything like that is on check, everything is perfect, there's no problem, there's no struggle. And also, as it is the hangman in reverse, you would not feel stuck in. They would try to make sure, obviously there would be time that you or they both would have some downfall with the Nine of Sword over here. But other than that, they will try their best. So you both feel that you both are on your toes in a good way, obviously, right? You both feel that life is worthy, life is good. Everything related to root chakra, like you feel grounded, you feel secured, you feel protected by them and in this relationship. So that's how they are going to share that they are in love with you. This is it for you guys, file number one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you resonated with it. Let me know in the comments down below. See you next time. Bye. Those of you who have chosen pile number two, the Fool, this is going to be a reading. We are going to see what your future spouse's love language is, how they are trying to convey to you that they are in love with you. Now, keep in mind, I am getting a lot of messages, and this is a general reading, obviously. So take what resonate and leave what doesn't. One of the message I just received for you guys, pile number two, is that one of the potential future spouse is already there in your life. So maybe you are married to this person, or um, maybe you are in relationship with this person. So whatever this is, and I am sensing that one of you is married already. This is their message, your future spouse's message. So however it is, welcome, and this is right for you, this message is right for you. Okay. hmm. So a lot of cards has jumped out, giving me an indication that your future spouse might be someone high with energy. Okay. Something about the astrology placement would also be saying something about that. If you are someone who believes in astrology and astrological placements, you can just go on the YouTube and try to decode their Rahu or Ketu. Especially, you would understand that, especially from their Rahu placement, that they are, why they are very energetic by nature. They might be jumpy, they might be someone who jumps into the conclusion. It doesn't have to be, it's just what I'm interpreting by how quickly the cards came out. But mainly when the cards are coming out very quickly, it's kind of an either angels want you to know these messages already, that's the eagerness, or in this case your future spouse wants you to know that they are in love with you very eagerly, and that's why these messages were very quick to come. Okay, so we have four cards already, starting with Six of Wands, Four of Swords, wonderful, Two of Pentacles. Oh my god, I love this. Five of Pentacles. I am in love with Five of Pentacles. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, as it is as one of the favorite cards in a loving relationship. Um, let me start with this one. So, why Five of Pentacles is one of the best cards? All my favorite cards, I'd say. is because obviously, like, there would be a lot of people that will come into our life when we are happy, when we are vibing, when we are confident, or anything like that. But only those people prove themselves worthy of us who stays with us in our dark period of time when we are not our best, and still they stay. That's how we know that this is true love, this is real, this is genuine. There's something about this person, there's something this person could do that no one else could do. And there's a reason why this person is like the most important person in my life. So that's the kind of energy that Five of Pentacles gives. My channel song for Five of Pentacles or for you guys is If Locked Away. So if I got locked away and we lost here today, so I don't think I remember the lyrics. But you can search in YouTube Locked Away. You would be able to find a beautiful song. Okay. So that's it, but that in that song the person is asking the question as if, will you be with me when I'm not my best? But here your future spouse will be with you when you both are not having the best lives. Okay, so something tells me, especially with Five of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles over here, there would be some money issues in your marriage, and that is something that you one of the things that you will struggle in your life. But there's nothing to be worried about. One or both of you will do a lot of work, or maybe you both will have something side by side that will try to that you will you know not just the main job, it's like part-time job or something side by side that is happening, that is giving you extra fund, extra money. Hmm. But even if you are having struggles with your life, um, or struggles with your money, to be very specific, that is not something um, that's going to affect you both. Yes, it would be affecting obviously, like, emotionally, but this person, your future spouse, will try to cheer you up and try to make you feel good. Especially if you are someone who wanted to do something related to social media, this person is going to support you even if there would be less amount of money. The reason I'm saying this because with the Two of Pentacles and the tips over here, I don't know whether you can see. Yes, the tips is almost making me feel that this someone is doing something part time or something side by side. And with the Six of Wands over here, that gives me the vibes of someone trying to achieve their dreams through fame. And that's why asked if there's anyone of you who might be interested in anything related to social media. But if it is so, your future spouse would be someone who would be helping you out. And during Four of Swords is a wonderful card because it is, yes, the energy of stress, energy of, it's not stress, but it's like the after effect of stress. It's all, if you know the traditional tarot, there is a soldier that is, that's my interpretation of it. There's a soldier that is praying to God. I have a feeling that is after the war. So this is like during the daytime, you would be stressed out, you would be doing multiple jobs, you would be struggling with finances or anything. But during the nighttime, no matter how much stress you have, you are trying to keep it aside. And even if you can not like literally keep it aside, but you are trying to relax. That's the energy I'm receiving from this Four of Swords. So you are trying to relax, and your future spouse is trying to help you relax. So that's how they are going to share that they are in love with you. So, for the summary, Oh, by the way, I didn't interpret it the Six of Wands. Six of Wands also represents that they are someone who will, show you off to maybe their family, friends, or everyone possible. They would show you off like, this is my wife, or this is my husband, or whatever. So that's how they would introduce you to, like, happily and proudly. If this person is someone who is famous, then they would be posting your photographs on their social media platform or anything like that. Okay, for some of you, I'm sensing that this might be a no contact vibes as well with the Five of Pentacles over here. If it is so, this person is one of the potential future spouse that you will have in your life. If you know what is a future spouse, um, I don't want to give it away. Like, we have a lot of potential partners in our life, and who we choose becomes our spouse. So I see for pile number two, especially, that you have a lot of options. Okay. So, in summary, how your future spouse convey to you that they are in love with you. They are going to show you off to everyone. They are going to support you for your um, career that relates to fame. They are going to make stressful moments happy and pleasant and as relaxing as they could. They would help you out with their savings. They would um, not complain about the financial struggles that they have, just to support you. Okay, not that they would do their best. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Hmm. And some or two of you is going to, do multiple jobs, or are trying to earn from multiple sources. So that's what I see from Two of Pentacles. This is also one of the way that your future spouse will let you know that they love you. So this is the reading for pile number two. For whoever wanted a, I have a feeling that your future spouse would be mostly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but I sense that. Okay. Okay. So this was it. Let me know whether it resonated with you, and who is your future spouse. Let me know that as well in the comments down below. Whether you know them already, or is they going to come into your life in future. However it is. Okay. So that's it. Bye. Those of you who have chosen pile number three, Nine of Pentacles. One of the channel song I received for you is Bollywood song called Zalima. So if you resonate with that, this is the right part that you have chosen. Although there might be some messages that, for some of you, I'm sensing that there would be some messages that you would not feel that it is you. It doesn't even feel like it's resonating. But trust me, some messages are resonating with our current energy, whereas some other messages, they are resonating with our future energy. So even if you are not resonating with it, but your intuition is saying like, this is right, um there's something about this that is drawing me to listen to the whole thing, then just keep listening to it, because your soul knows that this is resonating with your future self. As per, you know as per our soul, the concept of time doesn't exist. So our soul is quite well aware of it. Let's see how your future spouse will convey that they are in love with you. Okay, there is a little bit of bad news. Um, I don't know whether it's a bad news per se. Maybe this. Okay, I'll just say it blunt. Some of you is either going to be single for a long time, or some of you is going to be single. There's no future spouse energy that I received for someone. You don't have to panic because this is someone who is aged around 30s is a little bit panicky because they have not yet married. You don't have to, because ultimately this is a general reading, so this message might resonate with you, might not. And also, even if it is general reading, the beautiful thing about tarot is it's about possibilities. Our future is something that we can create as well. So if you do not like what you listen to, or if you want something specifically that that your heart desires, you can always manifest that. Okay. For some of you, crystal work would help you. I don't know why, because just when I said it, I have this crystal on my lap already, and I was kissing it. um there was this sudden draw towards this crystal. So if you do believe in crystals, you can do crystal healings and everything will be fine. Okay. So one of the way your future spouse conveys that they are in love with you is through Page of Sword, is through text. They would keep check on you, as in, hey, do you need anything? Do you want anything? How are you? Or a lot of things. They are someone who believes their love language is standing out to me as act of service. This doesn't have to be the only love language, okay? Okay. But yes, the Knight of Cups is almost giving me the idea that, hey, do you need anything? Or would you like to have this cup of coffee? Or would you like to have this? What do you say about this? So they are someone who is also modest. One thing I sense with this energy of Knight of Cups is they would never, like, even if you know each other for 20 years, they would never assume that this is what you want. They would always ask you what you want, and then they would give you what you need, only if you agree to it. Okay, so this is such a beautiful message, because after some time, during in marriages, it's not like every marriage happens like this, but after some time people do end up taking each other very casually. It's not a bad thing. It's not something that I personally understand, to be very frank. I am this type of a person, to be very honest. But the casuality comes in such a way that people stop even asking each other what do the other person wants. And there is a lot of um, communication gap that happens. So if the other person says, like, if you, the viewer, is saying to them upfront what you want, and then they are like listening to you and giving you what you need, that's fine, that's good. But still they would do their duty, as in to ask you what you need, what you want. They would keep check on you. That's the energy. And also, Six of Pentacles is a wonderful card. A lot of Pentacles cards are my favorite in terms of relationship, and one of the favorite cards is Six of Pentacles. Like, if you know Oprah Winfrey, right? There was one video that I bumped into on YouTube channel where she was talking about the cup of love. So if you know the concept of cup of love, she gives a metaphor, an example, as if everyone has this cup, and everyone, for example, this cup, right? Everyone has this cup, and everyone have their own basic needs of, physical needs, emotional needs, mental needs, right? And whatever we need, want, or desire, to be very frank, is what fills our cup. And what we do is, in when I need to, for example, deal with the other person, in here I'm giving the example of Shri Krishna. okay, because this also has a cup. So what I do is, if I need to give anything to this person, for example, I'm having a bad day, and the other person comes up and then they ask, hey, you know what, I needed help with so and so thing, can you help me with that? What I would do is I'd give my energy, which was already exhausted. So when I had the bad day, so my cup was like three-fourth filled, right? And I give from my cup to the other person. This is okay sometimes, because we need to. We cannot always wait and fulfill our cup. That's not something that we can manage, right? But when it constantly happens, like when we keep on helping others, when we are like tired, or when we are not fulfilled ourselves, what ends up happening is our cup of love is keeps on decreasing, and now it's deserted. There's nothing here, and we feel empty, we feel lonely, we feel like nobody loves us, we feel helpless, we feel tired, we feel irritated, we feel angry for no reason. We are just angry with our life, we are just frustrated with ourselves or our life. And that's the thing that has happened. But one thing I really love about Six of Pentacles, if you know the traditional tarot, Six of Pentacles is a card where a rich person is giving money to poor person. That means, in terms of money, their cup was already fulfilled. It was not just fulfilled to the brim, but it was overflowing, because there was a lot of money in his life, this rich person's life, that he didn't need it, and whatever money didn't need it, that's the one he donated to others. This is beautiful, because this is how a healthy relationship works. A healthy relationship always works by fulfilling our cup first and then giving to others. That means less amount of anger, less amount of bitterness, less amount of loneliness, and always a less amount of fights. Unhealthy fights. Fights are good, but there's a difference between healthy fight that is going somewhere versus non-healthy fight, toxic fight. There's no toxics, to be very frank. That is like literally not going anywhere. And this is one of the cards that has come out for you guys, pile number 3. It is wonderful, because this is giving me an idea that they are, yes, giving you what you need, but they are also fulfilling themselves first and then giving you what you need. So they are giving you with all of their heart. They are not having this nagging complaint behind the back of the head, saying that, oh my god, I'm so tired, do I have to do it? Okay, fine, you need it, I'll help you. No, there's no percentage of them that is saying them that now is not the right time to help you. Okay. One of the things that do help them fulfill in their life is law of attraction. This is what I'm seeing with the law of attraction. They are patient to get what they want. They always maybe pray to their god. Like, for example, they'll wake up early in the morning, they'll pray to their god that your relationship is happy, that you are having happy conversation, there's healthy conversation, everything is good. And then um they were just that's the energy that they are coming from. They are coming from inside out, if you know what I mean. I have a feeling that some of you know Bob Proctor as well. So if you do, you know what I mean from the word inside out. Okay. This person is also very traditional. You can expect this person to be chivalrous. This person will give a lot of importance to valuable things. Okay, so they know what is valuable and they would cherish it. Okay, so if they know, if you are in relationship with this person, if they know you are the one, they will cherish you forever. That's the energy. And other than that, they are someone who, hmm, they have had some past, is what I see, because somehow this gives me the idea of hell. I don't know why, but the whole ambience of this card right now is making me feel like it's, you know, um, they have come from the hell. They have seen the dark side of their own health. Yes, health. They have had some issues with the health, some other issues as well, but they have seen that part of their life, and they what they are doing in order to convey that they are in love with you is they put that past in the past. They don't think about it. um but they kind of try to let go. I'm not sure, obviously there will be some residue of past in their head, but what I'm sensing is they would not let you face what they have faced, and also they would, not think about it and talk about it because they know that you might feel bad as well. You know, yeah, that's such a beautiful message. Touchwood. Okay. For King of Pentacles, I have a feeling that they would try to earn enough sufficient money that you can do whatever you want. Okay, so they would be someone whose love language is also gifts. So they would try to give you gifts, they would try to provide stability in your life. So, like, yeah, one of the things is what I'm saying, they would be excellent with money management. They would be someone who is good at savings and all that. Hmm. And this is one of the way that they show you that they love you, by taking care of the finances. So even if you are the one who is earning too, but still they would try to, you know, do their part 100%. Yeah. So this was the reading for you guys. Pile number 3. The Nine of Pentacles is giving me the vibe that you don't need anyone. If you were thinking that you are codependent, or if you were thinking that you need someone in order to be happy, angels are saying to you, you don't need anyone. You are independent. You are lovely the way you are. Okay. To want someone is different thing, and to need someone is different thing. Angels are just saying that you are, you're perfect the way you are right now, right here, however you are. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Namaste. Bye. For whoever those who needs personal reading, you can find my email ID in the description. Bye. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is going to be a reading by number 4. Let's see how your future spouse is trying to convey to you that they love you. This is obviously the future energy, and there is no energy that I'm taking from the present. So I'm not sure whether you would understand that this is right reading for you or not, because usually we take the present card, right? This is completely future based reading. Whoever you are going to marry, as per your current energy, what their love language is going to be, we are seeing that. hmm They might be religious, they might be someone who believes in God, universe, spirituality, and all that. They are someone who is a romantic as well. So if you were thinking that, oh my god, that's a shocker. So I don't know. I'm sensing that energy from someone of you. Okay, but yes, they are romantic. They were always romantic, but their ideas are not as that of the films, or they don't believe in show off romance. um, Films and YouTubers have a little bit of show off romance. They believe in a different definition of romance, but they do believe in romance. They curse a lot. That's one of the message I received. They might be a little bit outspoken, especially if they are a male. They would speak certain things that kind of make you feel embarrassed or make you feel a little bit defensive, not in a bad way, in a teasing way. Yeah. We For the rest of the cards we have, I'll let you know this later. Okay. This is shining. We'll keep it here. Okay. So for the cards we have Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Temperance, King of Wands, the Chariot, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Something tells me that your future spouse might be a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit impulsive, childish, immature, someone who has had everything in their life, and they would have continued to have everything, but right now, after marriage, you are kind of suggesting them to. By the way, this is the future energy, right? When I'm saying right now, it's not like right now, it's future. Okay. After marriage, you are the one, or someone else has suggested that they should act more mature, they should be, you know, I feel that this is the male energy very strongly, but if it doesn't resonate, um, take how it resonates, okay? Don't get caught up on the gender. But if they are the male, they are someone who were told like you are the breadwinner of the family. Am I saying it right? I'm not sure. Um, yeah, you should be the one doing a lot of work, etc. So they are trying from their side, and also they are someone who is not used to that type of thing. They are used with something else, but they are trying something else. Like, for example, if they are someone who is, you know, um, who's like, okay, for example, they are trying to do sales when they are good at marketing. I know this is like similar example. I cannot explain very nicely. Like for example, if they are artistic, right? They are in a different field of sales or something. So that's the kind of they are at the beginning of the you know marriage. They would be doing something that is like not fitted for them, and that's just a journey that they will be experiencing. And once they do experience this, after some time they realize what is right for them. um, After a lot of hard work, that is, they realize what is right for them. And well, every other messages that I'm saying right now, it's genderless. There's no gender over here. This is for everyone. Okay. um and then they would they would excel that work. They would even be promoted as a manager, or they would be doing like very good at it. and everything will work out afterwards in your marriage. But what they are doing is they are trying to convey that they love you, they care about you, and they would do anything to be with you, especially for a couple of years, even if they are not even if they are not trying, like, earning a lot of money, even if they are struggling a lot, even if they are, trying to do a lot of jobs, or um, anything like that. They are trying to change themselves from the title of being impulsive to someone who is more matured and more fitted to be with you. That's how they are trying to, yeah. It's also based on some conversation. Okay. So that's how, like, they would do, like, straight up hard work till the time that they get what they want. And once it is easy, obviously they don't stop. They keep going for you. This is what they are transforming for you. They are becoming not only the better version of themselves, but, like, almost it feels like they would change a lot after marriage. And this is something that I've heard from someone earlier. It says that after marriage there is some karmas that happens, um, especially KRS channel, if you know that. I believe that I have heard it from him. So after marriage, usually there is a lot of growth that happens in our life. So that's what it is. It's how they would be having their growth. And all they did it was because they care for you and they love you and they want to prove to themselves mainly that they are worthy of not only getting married but also getting married to you, of being with you. It might also be something that has happened because of your fight or your talks. I don't know, whatever that is. However, they have decided to go for this. They have decided to go for it for you. Hmm. Yeah, this is like the dominant energy. I cannot sense anything else. If at all there's anything else, there's this Page of Cups. Page of Cups is representing that you would be having, um, especially at night, you would be having like pillow talk. You would be talking to each other like a lot. You would be doing all kinds of gossips with each other. You would be like, if at all I could say anything, what is their love language? That is words of affirmation. Like, if you talk to them, if they talk to you, that's what it is. Then they are trying to tell you that they love you. This is the only message I can sense from here. Everything is leading up to this point. Like, being impulsive at first, putting that behind, and that's why it's in the bottom of the deck. Then they do a lot of hard work. They get a job that's not right for them, but they still go on with the chariot over here, and they keep going. Okay, and suddenly universe um, works as well with them. They continue the hard work and dedication. Universe is like, you know what, I'll help you. And then something kicks in, maybe their intuition, or something happens, and then they realize that was not the right field for them. Something else is the right field for them. They do the thing that is right for them, and then that happens perfectly for them. You know, that job is something that is right for them. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can see from here. If at all, I would say any channel song message from this song, that is, everything I do it for you. Hmm. It's like the camera was suddenly off. Okay, so the song is something that would resonate with you guys. If you want to listen to it, this that would be like direct, straight message from your future spouse. So that was it. There was nothing else as in the message. So if you need any personal reading, you can let me know in the email ID that has been given in the description. This is it for today, guys. Let me know what you think about it, whether it resonated or not. Okay, that's it. Bye.